Welcome back to the There'll Be Trivia singles tournament right here on the Worldwide Movie Games Network. I am your host, Chris Skywalker Dohmen, here with me and the co-host and chair tonight. It's not my usual co-host, but you know what? It's someone I've never actually done this show yet with, that being Jeremy, the Adam Adams. Jeremy, we're in for a shit talk fest tonight, and it's going to be a fun one. How are you feeling?
This is going to be a fun one. I think it's interesting that we have one of the quietest guys and one of the loudest guys. But, you know, at the end of the day, all that matters, can you answer the questions or not? Doesn't matter how much you talk. So I think it's going to be fun.
That's a fair point. And, you know, you have Mr. DVD Mike Hanley, who is, partners with Henry in true bromance. And they prove themselves in their first round. But then you also have Lucas Schildbach, who is in the Merry Window Murderers, and they just rallied through their first match in the team tournament. This could be an absolute slobber knocker of a match. I don't have a prediction for either one, because I have to face whoever wins this match. So I'm a little neutral, because either way they have to face me, and you know, I'm sorry, I'm on a bit of a hot streak at the moment, so we'll just have to see how that continues. But this, these two, they have a lot to say to each other, and I know they have a lot to say to me. Check this out.
I beat a lot of people I've never had a chance to face before. I mean, that's kind of what happens most matches. I don't think I've ever played anyone twice, so whatever. It'll be fun.
You know, I'm liking how the rounds have been going. I like the setup you guys have. I think it's going to be interesting. See how this goes.
Consistency is probably his biggest problem. Didn't look great in that team match. That could mean that he may be in a slide. Could also mean he's ready to bounce back. It's too early to say.
Well, in the other leagues, in one of the leagues, in the original There Will Be Trivia, I made it to the playoffs both seasons. I know my stuff. I know my stuff. I may have had a bad game or two, but I do know my stuff, and I'm going to prove that today.
I'm going to go out here, and I'm going to answer questions correctly, and I'm going to win. Simple as that. Gives
me more drive to want to beat him. Nobody really scares me in this league. Not to say that I can't lose to anybody, because I have lost to people, but I'm not going to be afraid of anybody. You can trash talk me all you want. That doesn't affect me.
Like winning? Who the fuck wants to lose? Plus, I like going 2-0 against people, and the second round gives me that opportunity.
I need to beat Lucas because there's only one person I want to face in this tournament, and he's the next person in the next round. It's you, Dohen, and I'm going to be going for you.
And look at that. Mike wants me. He definitely wants me. So, and so does Lucas. You know, and I don't blame him, because I like to think that there's a trilogy out there, a trilogy of stories that needs to be told. But let's finally start this up. Jeremy, are you ready?
I am so ready.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, say it with me now. Let's do this! Introducing first, coming in as the gingeriest member of this bracket, give it up for Mr. DVD, Mike Hanley!
Woo!
And his opponent, coming in as the number one heel of all time, who can actually back up his answers, give it up for Lucky Luke, Lucas Schildbach. All right. Bring in the old twirly routine. You know what? I like it. So, everybody, round one is going to go as such. Each competitor will be given 8 questions from 8 categories with 15 seconds to write down your answer. At the end of that time, you will show your answer on the screen and say it simultaneously. Jeremy, would you like the odd number of questions, and I will take the even ones?
Sounds good.
All
right. Guys, your first question is in the category of fantasy adventure. Who played Guinevere in 2004's King Arthur?
I'm still waiting for the day when we actually get a good King Arthur movie.
Yeah. 1981 was a long time ago.
That one wasn't even that good, though.
Oh, man, my 80s brother will kill you, Dohmen.
I'm a Dohmen on this one. That movie is super overrated.
We'll yeah, we'll see you in the team tournament there, Jeremy. In
Yeah,
5,
yeah, we can bring it up
4,
then.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Lucas, what you got?
Keira Knightley.
That is correct. And Mike?
Keira Knightley.
That is correct.
Ooh, nice.
We are off to a good start already. Second question. In the category of drama, what 2006 film co-starring Brad Pitt has interweaving stories that are set in the United States, Mexico, Japan, and Morocco?
I love this movie.
Not to be confused with the comedian known as Mo Rocca.
I also love Morocco. So
Yeah, I remember that.
Hey, look at that. Awesome. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mike, what you got?
Syriana.
Ooh, that is incorrect.
Ooh,
Lucas.
Babel.
That is
Yeah.
correct. Nicely done.
All right. In sci-fi, in 2011's source code, how many minutes does Jake Gyllenhaal's character have to keep experiencing an incident on a train?
Keep re-experiencing.
Keep re-experiencing an incident on a train. I should remember my own questions.
Don't worry about it.
He said, can you repeat the question?
Yes. In 2011's source code, how many minutes does Jake Gyllenhaal's character have to keep re-experiencing an incident on a train? Like that source code there, Chris?
I completely skipped on this one because
Really?
I saw the trailer once and it just looked terrible.
Really? Yeah. It's a pretty good movie. But
Okay.
then again, I never watched Elysium for the same reason, so what are you going to do?
Fair enough. And that movie was a stink fest. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lucas?
10 minutes?
Close. That is incorrect, though. Mike?
I have 30 minutes.
Not as close. We're looking for 8. 8 minutes.
I
Yeah.
didn't even see the movie.
I haven't either.
All right. Your fourth question in the category of Oscars. Ang Lee won his first Best Director Oscar for which film?
I guess that implies maybe there were more than one. I don't know.
Well, it's just a matter of which one was it?
Yep. The guy's made a lot of movies too. A lot of what a career! Like so much diversity in his movies.
So much good, but some crap.
Yeah. Some crap.
In 5,
Some green
4,
crap.
3, 2, 1. All right, Mike.
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
That is incorrect. Lucas.
Yep.
I went with the same thing.
Yeah.
Brokeback Mountain.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. In the category of movie release dates, what year saw the release of Paranormal Activity and Enchanted? Yeah, I like to have some polar opposite movies.
No, that's fine.
Although,
no, that's
I
fine,
think
but
if you cross those two over,
Enchanted is a joke.
Really? You don't like that one?
It's look, the problem is that, people try to. Okay, I don't know why. Wow, I keep trying to do this like a 15-second review. Where am I? On the Stardust app? Is that what I'm doing right now?
But
in 5, 4.
If you cross those two movies over, then maybe it'd be good.
2. Yeah, probably. 2, 1. Pens down. Lucas.
2007.
That is correct. Mike.
I had 2008.
Oh my god, that was a complete guess.
Wow.
I haven't seen either of those movies. I've never seen any of the Paranormal Activity movies because I don't watch shitty movies.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one, Lucas.
Oh, I
You
did
know
watch-
they're shitty. You haven't seen them. That's some good logic there.
It's a long-running horror franchise. There's a pretty good chance that they're all shitty.
All right. Sixth question in the category of animated. In Madagascar, the animals escape from a zoo in which U.S. city? And I'm pretty sure
I've never seen a Madagascar. Am I missing out?
You're missing out on some fun Frances McDormand in the third one, but
Really?
like okay. They're okay. God damn it. God, quit doing these mini reviews.
I keep doing it to you. I'm setting you up.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Mike.
Los Angeles.
That is incorrect. Lucas.
Yeah.
New York?
That is correct.
That's correct.
Hey, is it the Bronx?
NYC.
Is it the Bronx Zoo?
Central Park.
Nope. Central Park.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's
All
give a
right.
plug to the Bronx Zoo. That place is fucking cool. Everyone
All
should go
right.
there.
Okay. In the category of classics, in Citizen Kane, Charles Foster Kane's second wife, Susan Alexander, performs what type of music?
By type, do you mean genre?
Yes.
Yeah. You could say it. Yes.
It's also a style of songwriting.
Yeah.
So many ways to get into this.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to trip you up,
Oh,
even
no.
though that asking that question is obviously a very easy way for you guys to trip up and give the answer.
No,
No.
that's fine. In 5,
Hey, I'd have to respect you
4.
if you did.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. All right, Mike.
I had jazz.
That is incorrect. Lucas.
Opera?
That is correct. Nicely done.
Oh.
Love me some Citizen Kane.
5-1 currently. Mike needs a little help on this last question. Your final question in the category of actors and actresses. What actress co-starred in Firestarter, Home Fries, and Riding in Cars with Boys?
Holy fuck.
God, Jeremy, that's just mean.
It was even the original version was even worse. And
I'd like
got
to
yelled
lodge a
at.
complaint as somebody who's way younger than everyone else here. This is mean.
Hey, 2 of these movies were, well, not that old. Like, one of them's in the 2000s.
That was like early 2000s. I
Yeah.
was like running around.
That's true. Yeah, I forget.
Can you repeat the question for 1 sec for me?
Yes. What actress co-starred in Firestarter, Home Fries, and Riding in Cars with Boys?
I don't know why one name keeps coming in my head.
I really hope that Firestarter remake is actually good.
Oh, I didn't realize they were doing it.
Yeah,
Fine, it took a while. Took forever to make one.
right?
I didn't realize it was the first one.
In
Oh, yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mike, what you got?
Drew Barrymore.
That is correct. And Lucas.
I just went with Hilary Swank because I have no fucking idea.
Fair enough. We were looking for Drew Barrymore. All right, so the final score in round 1 is 5-2. Mike had a little help there on the end, but he's going to have a little bit of a fight in round 2, which is going to go as such. Each competitor who is first will elect to go either first or second. Then the first person to go in round 2 will bet on either red or black, then select a number between 1 through 10, which pertains to either a certain movie category or their color or their opponent's color. Depending on what happens, if they hit their color, they can select any category that they want. If they hit their opponent's color, their opponent may either select a category for themselves or give their opponent a category. Once the number is selected, the competitor who selected can either choose to hand it off, go for something else, or stick with it. If they hand it off, they have to stick with the next number that they choose. They will then be given 4 questions worth 2 points apiece, though multiple choice is available for 1 point, and there is stealing in this round. Jesus Christ, it's weird having to do that for once. But hey,
Yes. Ha 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 ha. Feel my pain, brother.
but I did it. So fuck you. Okay,
Your eyes were in your skull looking up thinking the whole time, but yeah, you did it.
I did it. All right, Lucas, you are currently in the lead 5-2. Please tell me, would you like to go first or second?
Second.
All right. Mike, your categories in this round are movie characters, movie release dates, Oscars, Kevin Smith, Hitchcock, recent releases, drama, and sci-fi. Please bet on either red or black,
Red.
and please choose a number between 1 through 10.
7.
Oh, shit. He just hit black. So now Lucas can either claim something for himself or he can give Mike a category.
All right. So what were the categories again?
Categories-
I've got six. I got six of them.
Yep. Categories are Alfred Hitchcock,
Boom.
science fiction, movie release dates, Oscars, recent releases, movie characters, and Kevin Smith.
Okay. So I have I can either choose one for myself or give him one.
Yes.
I'm gonna give him Hitchcock
Ooh. Ouch.
because I've seen 22 Hitchcock films, yo,
Wow.
All right.
and none of these categories scare me. So
Fair enough. All right. Jeremy, please read Mike his questions under Alfred Hitchcock.
All right, Mike, your first Alfred Hitchcock question. How many Hitchcock films starred James Stewart? Or Jimmy Stewart?
Shay, Shani, sounded a little something like this almost.
Let's go multiple choice.
All right. Is it A, 2 films, B, 3 films, C, 4 films, or D, 5 films?
3 films?
That's incorrect. Sorry
Yes.
for the steal, Lucas.
4.
That is correct.
That is correct.
You're forgetting Rope. It's Rope, Man Who Knew Too
Yeah.
Much, Rear Window, and
Name.
Vertigo.
No,
Yep.
Oh, and they're all great.
they all are.
Yeah.
All right. All right. What is the profession of Cary Grant's character in North by Northwest before he is thrown into a plot involving spies?
Oh, shit. To be safe, multiple choice.
Okay. A, advertising executive, B, lawyer, C, Broadway producer, or D, tennis pro?
A.
That is correct. Nice
That is
done.
correct. All right. In Strangers on a Train, what is the two-word phrase that the psychotic Bruno repeatedly uses when pitching a murder scheme?
Oh, it's crisscross.
2 points. Nice done.
Correct. All right,
I'm
your
impressed.
final question. Your final question in Hitchcock. Which Hitchcock film was the only one to receive an R rating at the time of its release?
Multiple choice.
Okay. Is it A, Psycho, B, Torn Curtain, C, Frenzy, or D, Family Plot?
B.
That is
B, Torn
incorrect.
Curtain is incorrect.
Lucas.
It's Frenzy.
That is
It's
correct.
Frenzy.
That's correct.
7-5. Now, Lucas can't knock Mike out, but he can certainly make Mike's journey to a comeback way harder with his going round 2. So, Lucas, remaining categories in this round are Kevin Smith, recent releases, science fiction, movie release dates, movie characters, drama, and Oscars. Please choose a number between 1 through 10, and 7 and 4 are both off the table.
I'll take 6.
That is the category of drama. Would you like to stick with that or go for something else?
I'll take it.
No, I was gonna say he has to stick with it because he did the.
Oh, yeah.
Or no, maybe not.
No.
No, you're right. You're right. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm tense right now. My heart's beating.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine, Henry. All right. Lucas, for your first question under the category of drama, which war was the backdrop to the dramas Coming Home and Casualties of War?
Let's go multiple choice here.
All right. Option A, World War I. B, World War II. C, the Korean War. D, the Vietnam War.
God, I'm blanking. Can you repeat those options one more time?
Yep. World War I is A. World War II is B. Korean War is C. And Vietnam War is D.
I think it's D.
That is correct. Nicely done.
Yep.
I think I've seen Casualties of War. I'm not 100% positive.
Michael J. Fox.
Yes.
Sean Penn.
No, I have
Yeah,
not
Sean
seen this,
Penn.
but I've seen the IMDb.
Yeah.
Thing.
Second question. In 2005's The Constant Gardener, what tragic news does Ray Fiennes receive in the film?
His wife miscarried.
That is actually incorrect. Mike, chance to steal.
His wife died.
2 points stolen.
Whoa.
Challenge. He dies out
Yes.
due to complications due to miscarriage.
Okay.
It's the same
But
news.
that's not what he said. That's I got it.
It's the same news, though.
The specific answer that you gave was that his wife miscarried.
Which is the
And
death
she-
of the baby, not her. That's if
But
you
she
said
died-
death,
the death
if
of
you
the
said
man.
death from miscarriage, then
Look, the answer that I have here that now, granted that and yes, that
They
actually
said
that,
tragic news. They never said wife. They said just they said like tragic news. They never said.
who?
Sorry,
Well, the beginning of the film, he learns the death of his wife, and that sets
Yeah.
up the whole rest of the film.
But he also learns the death of his kid because she's pregnant. I've seen the movie. I challenge that question is not clear. So that's the
I
answer.
can-
I'm challenged that the clarity of the question is not there.
Okay. I can pull another drama question if we need to.
pull another genre question. Yeah, well,
Yeah.
No,
Why don't you
that's-
go to the next one, and I'll have another
that's-
one ready
that-
for
okay,
you.
that's fair. That's
Sorry
fair.
about that, guys.
Okay.
I just think
No, no.
no,
okay.
that is fair. I didn't ever seen the movie, but yeah, based on what you said, you were wrong. But but the way you explained it makes sense. So
Yes,
I agree.
that-
No,
that's
not a
fair.
problem at all.
That's fair. Okay.
All right.
All right, Lucas, your second question under the category of drama. Name the 1979 film which depicted a bitter child custody battle and was a Best Picture winner.
Kramer versus Kramer.
That's correct. Nicely done. 2 more points. Third question. In 12 Years a Slave, what was Solomon Northrop's occupation before he was abducted into slavery?
He was a musician. He played the violin.
That's correct. Nicely done.
That's correct. All right. Sorry, guys. It's taking me just a second
Oh,
here.
that's fine, Jeremy. That's fine.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I actually was probably gonna say something about that question.
Yeah. Understood.
As someone who's written questions before, it's super tough, especially trying to write detailed ones about movies, especially if you don't have them right in your mind.
Right.
I appreciate that.
It's so easy to write like actor, actress, year, director questions because
Okay.
it's
I
literally
mean, it's
just
not like you were wrong, Jeremy. There's just both.
Yeah.
Both of those
No.
answers technically are right because that's what a miscarriage is. The death. I mean,
Okay.
it's not quite a child, but I understand that it's because a miscarriage means that it's not a child yet. But I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, understood. Did you want me to read this last one, Chris?
Just send it to me real quick if you can.
All right. Yeah, it's in a file. I'd have to rewrite it.
Okay.
It's-
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Do you mind? Okay. All right, Lucas, your replacement question in drama. In Brokeback Mountain, cowboys Ennis and Jack first meet during which decade?
multiple choice.
All right. Is it A, the 1940s, B, the 1950s, C, the 1960s, or D, the 1970s?
I'm going to guess 1960s.
That's correct.
Nicely done. Wow.
1963 to be exact.
It's a movie I need to see. That's the
Awesome.
year. I've watched every Oscar movie up till that year. That's the one year.
Gotcha.
The next year I need to get through.
Fair
Yeah.
enough. Fair enough. And you actually have some good ones from 2005. But
Mm-hmm.
I have to watch Crash, so.
okay. You need to get to the other ones then.
I mean, to be fair, if you look at all the years, there's always like one movie every year that like the artist really was absolutely horrible to watch. That's really a slog. There's some other ones.
Fair
The
enough,
Help
fair
is
enough.
kind of melodramatic.
Fair enough.
All right, and moving on.
Yes.
All right, I'll shut up.
Sorry.
We're sick of this. Let's move on.
That's all right. As we now come into round 3, the score is 13-6. Mike needs a little help if he's gonna survive to put the pressure back on Lucas. But here's how round 3 is gonna go. Each competitor will receive a 2-point question where they will be given the year, genres, an actor of a film. They will then name the film from that information. They will then get a 3-point question where they will get the year, the director, and 3 plot keywords of a film. They have to name the film. They will then get a 5-point question where they will be given the year and their choice of actor, director, plot keywords, or the genre of a film. They have to name the film. So, Lucas, because you are in the lead, please choose either movie number 1 or movie number 2.
1.
All right. Movie number 3 or movie number 4.
3.
Movie number 5 or movie number 6.
5.
Okay. So that was 135. Wow.
Yep. 135.
Perfect.
Making it easy.
Perfect. All right. I will read Mike his questions in this round under the evens, and Jeremy, I'll have you read to Lucas under the odds. Mike, for your
Yes.
for your 2-point question. Your year is 1981. Your genres: action, adventure, and sci-fi. And your actor is Mel Gibson.
$1981. Road Warrior.
Yes.
2 points.
Wow.
All right, nicely done, nicely done. Okay, for your next one, to hopefully avoid the TKO. Your year is 2010. Your plot keywords are tsunami, journalist, and twins, and your director, Clint Eastwood.
What was the year?
2010. Clint Eastwood.
You said
And what? I'm sorry. What were the keywords? One more time.
Yep, I'll give you a 10 count. Here,
Yeah.
I'll just give you the whole thing one more time, and I'll give you a 10 count.
That
Your
works.
year
Thank you.
is 2010. Your director is Clint Eastwood. And your 3 plot keywords are tsunami, journalist, and twins. Your 10 count starts now. In 5.
Letters from Iwo Jima.
And your winner, by way of technical knockout, Lucky Luke, Lucas Schildbach. Well, Jeremy, I don't know what to say right now. Some things you just can't avoid. You know what? And wait, I just want to get this post-match interview over with.
I just have to say a terrible joke. I'm sorry. Mike's career in the singles tournament is now in the hereafter, which was the movie that he lost on. Sorry, had to say it.
Let's go talk to our competitors.
Oh, look who it is. It's me. I didn't want to host this match because I wanted to be fair to my partner, as we saw, and I got to give it to you. You won. You only scored 13 points, but it was on a TKO, so I mean you could have got up to 23. So I'll give you credit. You did really well. A couple I think you missed in round 1 that you think you should have gotten in hindsight, like the Brokeback Mountain question. But then you got lucky on like the the 2007 where you just knew you popped that out of your ass. So it all balances out in the end. How do you feel? Let's start with that.
I feel good, but you were right. Luck definitely helped me out. I guessed 3 of those answers that I got right in round 1.
God damn it.
I guessed New York. I've never seen a fucking Madagascar movie. I'm never going to see a fucking Madagascar movie. I'm past the age of 10. I'm not seeing one of those movies.
All right, Woodburn.
And then round 2, I got the ability to give him a category. I gave him a category that I know most people in this league will suck at, that I'm actually good at, and then I got a category that I feel pretty confident in, dramas. Everything kind of worked out. Credit to Mike. I wish he would have played, gotten a couple more right, so I could have kept going, tried to score a little few more points, but I feel happy with the performance I put on today.
If you would have chosen Hitchcock for yourself, do you think you would have clean swept it with 8, or do you think you would have had to go to multiple choice a couple times?
A couple of those were tough.
Jimmy Stewart,
the
advertising
Stewart-
executive.
I knew that.
Crisscross, and Frenzy.
The crisscross is the one I probably would have needed to go. It's the deepest cut, and it's the movie I've seen the least of those group. The other three, absolutely new. The minute he asked the one about the art, I was like, okay, this is Frenzy. I know most people will think it's Psycho because that's what people think of when they think of Hitchcock, but it is Frenzy.
Yeah,
1972.
And then the ad executive, depending on the wording, you could have tripped up on that if you would have said, you know.
I thought, yeah, that's a tough one.
Yeah, because you could have worded that. But yeah, and then round 3, unfortunately, you didn't get your IMDb questions, so we don't get to see how you do. So honestly, that could be your advantage going into the next round against a little certain somebody who actually.
Okay, Henry, thank you. That was actually a very good interview. Actually, you know what, Lucas? I'll be honest. I want to tell you first off, congrats. I'm not even mad. This is and here's the other thing too. The last time you and I squared off in a match. There was some bad calls. There was some just bad questions towards both of us.
Bad categories. I mean,
bad categories.
Let's be clear. No director who's done 4 movies should have a category to themselves.
No,
that's a terrible call.
They shouldn't. That was a terrible call. I just knew to study for it because I knew that the lazy SOB was going to keep him. But okay, you know what? I just want you to know. Sometimes I absolutely hate your guts, but I can't deny your talent.
Thank you.
And you and I both are coming into this 1-0 with a TKO.
Yeah.
So, best of luck. May the better man win, and thank God this time we're going to have a more even playing field.
Yeah, it's weird. All my second round matchups are like the match of the tourney. It's interesting how that scheduling worked out.
I know, right? I had nothing to do with this. For once, I had nothing to do with it. But I really wish I had so I could take credit for it. But that's not the way it went this time. But, yeah, not even mad. So, best of luck, and I'll see you in round 2.
You then?
Oh, buddy. Why is it that whenever you play a game, something has to be going on that day, and you just can't be full on? Like, I'm bummed out.
I will never make excuses. Questions just didn't go my way this time, but I'm not going anywhere. I'll be back.
Yeah. All right. Do you think if you didn't get the black that it would have just gone a different way, or do you think you kind of had an uphill battle? I think it would have been
closer. I second guessed myself on the Hitchcock, but on the R-rated one. But at the same time, I think it would have been closer if I would have got another one of those categories other than Hitchcock.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I was when I was listening to that match, thank God I had my mic off, because when you said Frenzy, I was like, or when you said Crisscross on the steel, I was like, let's go. I was hooting and hollering.
That's all credit to Throw Mama from the Train.
Yeah, get that.
That's all credit to that movie.
I got that right in testing just because I watched it. I think the day or two before for the first time ever, and I was like, crisscross applesauce from 2.5 Minutes, something that's in my mind, so it's weird. But yeah, it's a bummer, man. And hey, thank God we still have teams. We're gonna kick ass, and hopefully you're having a good day that day, so you can do better in round 1, and we can actually smash some fools. Because I mean, look, we scored 25 points as a team when you had an off day, so I can't wait to break that shitty Dohmen and Jacobs record of 29 and show them who's boss, and and yeah, actually let them know what a real team's gonna do. No, but in all seriousness, it's a bummer you lost, but hey, everyone in round 1 had a tough matchup. So I mean, we all knew that we had championship level games, every single one. Well, except for maybe myself and Jen, because obviously she's I'm out of her league, but whatever with that. Anyway. So, but hey, you scored 7 points. You didn't have? Did you not? Have you ever watched Hereafter? Like what is that?
Oh yeah, I've never seen Hereafter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just a bummer, and that breaks my heart. But hey, like you said, we're gonna see you again, and you get to practice on some more hard questions with no rules in the Thunderdome over at Full Metal Trivia, where Jeremy has no restrictions, so you can test yourself on those in singles for now. But with that being said, bud, hey, see you in teams. The Nazgul is going down. Mr. DVD, you ain't going nowhere.